Covering the fundamental movements for fifth cup blue stripe. There's only one strike for this rank, the rest of them are blocks, but one of them is a very useful block that you'll be using in the future for a lot of your self-defense. So we'll start with that one. It's called the palm hooking block. You do it 4 times in the pattern. I'm going to show you the move individually and then the application of how it's done in the pattern, what we're actually doing. So we're in a walking stance. This is a block, so our body is going to be half facing. Even though the head is going forward and the block is forward. We have to go away from who's coming at us with a punch, straight fingertip thrust, side kick, front kick. Doesn't really matter what it is. As long as you can grab it, you are performing the block. So from here, I'll do it in sequence of the pattern. Here, keep the hand open, bring it up, drop it down. Here, doing it a few times over and over so you can see the detail every time. Now this motion that I'm doing, the 2 hooking blocks and the punch in, is called connecting motion. You are doing 2 movements with 2 breaths with 1 sine wave. It's actually only 1 1/3 of a sine wave because you're only doing the down part for the last punch. So, make sure I get the foot in the picture here. Looking from the side, 1 hooking block by itself. Number 2, down, up, it's 2/3 of the sine wave right there, done with this movement. Now I do the down part and I punch. So there's your 2 movements in 1 sine wave. Other side here, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, like that way. So again. So talking about the palm hooking block a little bit. When you're doing self-defense, it's more reasonable to use a palm hooking block when someone is grabbing you, punching you, kicking you, because you block with your forearm and your knife right here, and then immediately you can grab and then make contact, okay? So also, we have the twin knife hand block. It's the same as the twin forearm block from Dosan, Tengun here, except that we're just making it knife hands. So instead of blocking forearms, focuses on the knife hands here. We're trying to keep the angles at the same. That's how we're making this a twin, is they're on the same angles. We don't want to box it. We don't want to put it too far out. Keep it on the same angles. Protecting your head, protecting the front against a turning kick, against a downward knife hand. Another more useful block, especially against side kicks, because of the power that's in the block, is the last 2 moves of the yoga pattern, is the double forearm block. It's the outward double forearm block. The double forearm means that you're using the other hand, the knuckle of the pinky will be next to the elbow, not touching it, but next to it, to reinforce, double it up. So instead of just one here, which one fails and the one has to take the place of it, both arms are up and involved with the block. So we're here, 1, 2, 3. The trick with this one, because we're in a walking stance, is to keep the body half facing and not to turn it over completely like this, but to keep it here. Okay? And then lastly is the strike. One of our strongest fundamental movements, the elbow strike, borrowed from Muay Thai techniques. So there's a front elbow. You're trying to hit someone neck, facial area, maybe the solar plexus, with the muscle of the elbow. You're not using the tip, you're not using the back where the funny bone is, you're using the top muscle here, because you're able to slap it and make the noise. You are grabbing someone's face, smash. Now when you're doing the pattern, you have to make it look accurate. So don't overextend this way. Stop the body full facing here. This hand is this way. This way. It's always the back, the foot that's farthest back, that's the same side as the arm that's coming forward. This is how you're getting your twisting power. You can't do this. There's nothing there. The students sometimes think too much of the clapping and not where the power is coming from. Here. Here.